Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our session now. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please. Scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy. 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge in this moment with this sitting. May my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. And following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your whole back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. And release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So bring attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens, just recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Just be with the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalations and exhalations, please. And observe and see whole breath body. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalations or exhalation. Follow the entire process and be aware about the length and the depth of each and every inhalation and exhalation. So keep your attention only to the sensation. Just see the change. See what experience come to you. Don't compare. Don't verbalize any experience. Don't hold it to it. Just moment by moment experience, perception. Keep follow and observe the change. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward, visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, as you know, this human life mostly depend on water, this physical life. And 70% of our body is water. So our spiritual life also the same. The development of your spirituality hold the happiness or the satisfaction or the development of your life. It's not material. So when it comes to our life, we divide it to two parts, mind and matter. So the mind is always depend on qualities. And but mostly we become very limited to the matter with the qualities. And when it comes to the mind, we don't think about that much. When you're having shower, you clean your body. And maybe you use different kind of soap or body wash. And you use different methods sometimes. And sometimes you take salt bath and different things to clean the skin. So how about the mind? Because to that matter, with the body, you use that, cleaning is necessary. So how about the mind? And what kind of qualities that you use to clean the mind? So then take like this way. So what the point if you have a very clean body, unclean mind inside that body? What will happen? Wherever you go, whatever you do, and out of that action, remember, whatever the material things you maintain, out of that material world, you manifest your mental qualities. You transform your mental qualities. So it like this. If I, using my hand, if I create this pen, and maybe you see it is just the material thing. But the thing is that if I had the anger while I am creating this pen or design this or making this, if I had the anger, so that going to be an invisible quality inside this material. So whoever used this pen, and that person become very comfortable with the anger. And you can, if you want to blame to someone, when you write the words with this pen, you feel so comfortable. Just imagine the reverse, the other side, the kindness, loving kindness, compassion, and wisdom. You create this with that mindset. So this is material. You cannot see it here. But when it come to use, whoever use this, and that quality going to slowly absorb to that person, interconnect with that person. So that's why when it comes to this mind and matter, the matter cannot be free from mind and the mind cannot be free from matter in this conventional life. So then you have to be very careful. Always keep the see the condition of the mind. Why? Because that is where it giving the power to this outside world. Even then, out of this all the meritorious activities, mostly sometimes we do chanting, and end of that all chanting, they are saying Raja Bhavatu Dhammiko. So that's mean by this power, by this all the meritorious activities, may the king or the rulers find the Dhamma. May they become wise. See, out of this whole chanting, that is the last thing we chant. Why is that? Because behavior of the people affect for the nature, environment. This unseen, this invisible things can get connect with the mental vibration. So then when it come to development of your spirituality, it's mainly you have to look that what you develop in your mind, how you keep your mind. Maybe the outside you do a lot of activities, but how, what, in what condition that you keep your mind. That is very necessary. So always keep the clarity in you. When it comes to the Buddha's teaching, there are two main purposes. One is conventional development or the success, and other one is your spiritual development. So nowadays, as you know, this meditation or the spirituality becoming more popular. So then you have to have a very clear map inside you, understanding inside you regarding your path. So that's why we try to help to build up yourself, your path. We just can provide the necessary information, but yourself, you have to build it independently. We cannot give things by force. You have to keep the inner freedom. And knowingly, wisely, you have to build that path. So then we practice meditation and we do other activities. And how, where this going to take us? How this going to help for us? Mainly when it comes to the Buddha's teaching, remember this all teachings guide us, direct us towards the Nibbana. It is a process. It's not going to take you to heaven, or the main purpose is not kind of like giving a kind of like this conventional comfortable lifestyle. Our main purpose is not kind of like just having this ordinary casual human life. Our main purpose is go beyond it. So if you want to have a conventional, casual, ordinary life, and or even regarding the heaven, many existence to experience yourself, you no need to practice meditation. Remember this. You don't need to practice meditation. From the ancient time, people knew how to go to heaven. Even before the Buddha, people knew how to go to heaven. It's not by practicing meditation. To get into conventional success, and even this after you die, if you look for good birth or even the heaven, there are only 3 things you have to practice, not meditation. So if your main purpose is that, this is wasting time practicing meditation. You don't need to that. This is some kind of like some extra. So what are those 3 things that you should practice if you look for conventional life? One is Satchang Baneti. Tell the truth if you want to go to heaven. Or if you look for the success in the conventional life as a human being, if that is the purpose, then it's nothing to do with meditation. Satcham Baneti. Tell the truth. It is not easy. It is not difficult. And nowadays we look like it's difficult. It's not easy. Why? Because you don't have effort to do that. Otherwise, telling truth is very easy. You don't need to make anything yourself. Just whatever you just tell. So once you train to do that, you can do it. But mostly what happening from childhood, knowingly or unknowingly, by the culture, tradition, environment, and we start to tell lies. That's why we keep telling lies. Mostly it's the cultural influence and in the society and the people around us. Otherwise, naturally, we just tell the truth. It is your natural need, behavior. It's not difficult. So if you want to go to heaven, that is one thing. Tell the truth. Any successful society, any successful person, you can become like that, telling truth. And the second one, nakujjaya. Don't get angry if you want to go to heaven. You are in anger means you are kind of like you are in hell. It's a living hell. So then the second one, don't get angry. Because you are planning to go to heaven. So then forget about whatever happened around you. It's your choice. Whatever other people say, just keep cool yourself. Why? Because you have a purpose to go to heaven. And the third one, Dajja Passa Mitya Yachita. So that's mean if somebody asks you something, at least try to give something. Maybe you cannot give whole thing or everything, but at least when somebody asks you something, try to give something. So those are the 3 things that you have to practice if you look for this heavenly bliss. You see, it's nothing to do with meditation. Long time, eons by eons. Many human civilizations, people used to practice those 3 things. and even it has nothing to do with the Buddhism. And it's a kind of like a fundamental human qualities that we carry within us. So those are the three things in day-to-day life you have to practice. Once you complete 100% those three things, telling truth, don't get angry, and if somebody asks you something, you give. If you practice it 100%, and you will see, even before you die, you can experience the heavenly bliss in you. So then what the Buddha taught us, it's completely different. It's nothing to do with this conventional life. So what is the purpose of the meditation? And where we are trying to go? And what you find the end of this whole journey? This is what. One is Sattanang Visuddhya. So for the purification of the being, the yourself, to purify yourself. Why? Because this is full of mud, garbage, carry eons by eons, eons by eons. So don't think this, if you go to heaven that you're going to purify. No, no. You know, you're not going to purify, because look at that, all the temples, that whoever the god, if you go empty hand, you don't get anything. Look at that people, all the foods and everything they carry, and even you have to have money. You know, without money, if you ask, no, God not going to give any. No. So you have to give something to even get from the God. See, even you become the God, that you have intention to get some. You have, it's you want to receive some. Otherwise, why people all over the world, anywhere, any culture, look, when they go, they always, they carry something and want to give first. So even the goats, and there are many stories how the goats get into troubles, and even they have war, and the some ancient books, and the Sura Asura, the war, the darkness and light. The darkness is the demons, the light is the angels, and they had the war in the history. So this all, what's it? The mental formations, sanskar. So even you become, if you go to heaven, you have the sanskar. So as a human being, one of the main purpose out of practicing meditation, not to go to heaven or not to having this conventional life, proper life, no. One of the main reason, purify yourself, cleaning, purification of the inner self, that's life, mind. As I mentioned in the beginning, that we wash our body outside, but this is what help us to clean inside us. And the second one, so the first one, Sattanang Visuddhya. The second one, Soka Paridavaya. Soka Paridavayanang Samatikkamaya. So that's mean overcome sorrow and lamentation. Overcome sorrow and lamentation. Soka Paridavayanang Samatikkamaya. So even you go to heaven, remember, there are some places, it's not always completely going to be happy. There are going to be worry and lamentation. So in day-to-day life, as an ordinary person, sometimes we see the truth, but we cannot get out of the the sorrow and lamentation. So it is not someone else's fault. It because ourselves misunderstanding. All the sorrow and lamentation come to us. That's why morning you become unhappy and the evening you become okay. How it possible? If you are really unhappy, how then in the evening you going to be okay? And maybe at night you are unhappy, weeping, crying, and the morning you're going to be okay. Then how about that? If you had the morning condition in the evening when you cry, you're not going to cry. So like that, there is something, some wisdom you need to keep with yourself. And it is there with you, but only thing is, it doesn't come at the right time. That's why. Otherwise, yourself just imagine in this very moment. Just look at the condition of your life, mind, and then go 10 years backward from here. In that 10 years, how many difficult times you had? And during that time, how was your mental condition? When you are in the epicenter of that difficult moment, you thought maybe, oh, this everything bad, everybody wrong, and that this is the worst thing can happen to me. I am the most unlucky person. So like that, you used to worry and lamentation and crying. But look at now today, you don't have that condition. So then just imagine 5 years back, you had the like today, the same day, and the same time you had that incident. And now if you able to, becoming a time traveler, you go back and you have now this wisdom today. Now you don't have that suffering anymore. And you go backward, reverse yourself and put that wisdom inside you. In that condition, you're not going to cry then. So that's mean there is some wisdom was there, but it didn't catch you. You didn't get it at that moment. Otherwise, you're not going to cry like that. So the same thing going to happen from here to forward. Maybe something will happen tomorrow. If you cry, if you become unhappy, worry, sad, that's mean there's something missing in you. So when you practice meditation, what will happen? It start to come. It start to come to you. It's going to be there with you. And that give power to go through the situation. And that doesn't mean that it has power to change the situation. No. Whatever happen, it will happen. Why? Because there are many conditions for that. But it giving power for you to go through that. So that is what you gain. Soka pariddavanam samatikkamaya. So when you keep practicing again and again, that missing wisdom you're going to get. Dukkha domanassanam attangamaya. So that's mean to overcome suffering and disappointment. Dukkha domanassanam attangamaya. So that all the suffering and disappointment come as a lack of wisdom. It is the result of lack of wisdom. But it is there with you. Don't think this going to come from outside. No, it's there. Only thing is you exactly you can recognize it. It's same like your handbag. You have the you put your car key. You know it is there. And then when the emergency time comes, you want to go Samya, you put the hand knowingly that you know the car key inside your bag, and it is there 100%, it is there. You put the hand, but you cannot find it. You cannot find it. It's a, your bag is not like a, container ship. No, it's a, even not 1 feet. No, 6 inches, 8 inches, or something like that. But you know it is there, but you cannot find. And sometimes people take everything out of the. When they try to take that everything out, it kind of like a, things come like out of a container. They take out everything to find that key. It's there, but you cannot find. And I have seen how people, how it happened to people. So the same thing with the suffering and disappointment also. You don't need any some different. It is there with you. That's why it possible that you can gain. That's why you can understand it one day. Only thing is you have to have the right mindset to get it. So it is there, and once that when a situation comes, if you really see the right thing, then you're not going to suffer or disappoint out of it. So I'll give an example. There was a young boy, saw very beautiful girl, and then this he had a friend with him, and then he told, "Oh, look at, she's hot." And this other guy also, his friend also, "Oh yeah, yes." Then later, what happened? He got married. Somehow they got into affair, and then he got married this girl. Another boy, his friend, became a monk. And this is the Thai story, and there is a beautiful poem regarding this story, what happened. That's why it's called no. It's not, you cannot change anyone. This everything that whatever you see, it every day is there. So that's the brief of the summary of the poem. So this somehow he got married, and then after a while, what happened? That because of her, and he got disturbed, and he got so disappointed, unhappy, and one day he was helpless, you know, and maybe they ready to separate, and he was helpless, and then he suddenly remember his friend, and he knew he's in temple, and then one day evening he came to see the monk, his friend, and then he told, "Oh, Bante, I am burning myself, and because of this, my wife." So then his friend, this monk, was listening and told, the monk was listening, and then his friend was kind of like a disappointed regarding monk also, because he's laughing, he's kind of like a smiling and enjoying the story, and he got mad and told, I'm burning myself, and why you cannot tell anything? Why you enjoying yourself? Are you jealous about me? So then the monk told, no, because you knew in the very first day that you saw her that she can burn you, because you told she's so hot. That's the nature you saw. That means that the fiery nature is, you saw it, but you didn't recognize, and it can burn. So that is why now you burning means it's nothing to do with her, because you knew that everything, but you didn't care about. See, that is the wisdom you need, because you see everything around you. There is nothing you need. There is nothing going to come to this world to enlighten you. Remember that. It's everything around you already there. But the thing is, why we suffer, why we disappoint sometimes when situations come? Because what we see, we don't care. And we don't have power to go deeper and see. And it can happen to it happened to that boy also. It can happen to girl also. When you see young handsome boy, and sometimes they say, oh, he's very hot. So then you have to remember, okay, if he is hot, what does that mean? You know, in the young age, it gives the comfort. In the cold time, in the winter time, you know, and you feel so warm because he's so hot. But remember, by the time, it can burn you. If you don't have the wisdom to keep the distance out of that hot, it can burn anything. And it can burn you and you can kill yourself. It happened everywhere. You know, it happened everywhere. It can destroy everything. So whatever make you happy, remember, whatever make you happy, it can destroy everything. So then suffering and disappointment, to see the nature and recognize that limit and how much that you have to interfere with that. You gain the wisdom out of meditation. That's why it's called dukkha domanassangattangama. That's nothing to you go. It's nothing to do with you go away from the world. No, you start to recognize when you're driving how you have to give the gas, when you have to put the brake, and how to look forward. So this kind of mechanism you learn out of meditation regarding your own life, because you are your own captain. Remember, and no one can help. Especially when you close your eyes, end of the day, you know that everything start to come to your account. So you are the one who is responsible. So then you need that wisdom to yourself. And not only that, the next quality that you gain, jnanasa adhigamaya. So jnanasa adhigamaya means that giving wisdom to follow the right path. So we see in day-to-day life, even in conventional life also, we see many informations. And sometimes we see this is right, this is wrong. But there is something missing ourselves to get into that right side. We always ourselves, we jump to the wrong side. Then when everything become mess up, go wrong. Once you put into difficulty, you yourself, oh, I knew this going to happen to me. I knew this. If you knew that, why it happened to you? That's mean there is something that you miss. So that is what you missing. Jnanasa adhigamaya. That means you don't have even though you see the right and wrong, you don't have the strength to get into the right path. So it is a mental quality. That's why when you practice meditation, you gain that. So we go to school, look, everybody, go school, universities, get diploma, degree, and things. Then, end of their life, see what people sometimes start to do. They do a lot of unprofitable things. And they start to get into a lot of harmful things. And knowingly, themselves, they know it is wrong. That's why they have friends and lawyers, and they know how to escape from the law even. Why? Because they know it is wrong. But then why they cannot get into the right? Because
They don't have that inner wisdom, inner clarity to see where this right path take you, where this wrong path take you. They cannot see ahead. So practicing meditation start to open the path to show you your own future regarding your own action, bodily, verbally, mental action. Before you do, before you say, before you think, it's like a light, flashlight hit in front of you. When you're going to do something, right away it show you, hey, if you do this, this will happen to you this way, like that. It make you very clear. Then you naturally come to right path because you see already what is the end, where this going to end. And the next one, Nibbana Satchikiriya, it will definitely take you to the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Not here and there. So if you want to go here and there and enjoy the life, so then I told you what you have to do. Satcham Baneti Nakujjaya. So that means it's that tell the truth and don't get angry. And if somebody asks something, give little. At least try to give little bit. Those are the three things. Then you can go here and there. You can enjoy the life. You can go to heaven. You can enjoy anything. But if the practicing meditation means it directly take you to the Nibbana. So on the way you gain some benefit and development of yourself, cultivation yourself, upliftment yourself with the that Sattanang Visuddhya, purifying your inner being, inner self, and take out all the garbage. Sometimes people don't like it. People like garbage. So that's why sometimes people don't want to get into this. But if it is your choice, but just I'm trying to give information to make your path clear, then you can have a very clear, fair choice yourself. That is it's nothing to do with anything. It's up to you. You want to enjoy, so then I gave the 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 information for that also. Practice that, enjoy it anywhere. Yeah. But if you look for the nibbana, so then keep practice the meditation, and as benefit of that, what you gain, the purification of yourself, inner being, and then that get out of the sorrow and lamentation, and get out of the suffering and disappointment, and the get it always show you how to get into the right path, and it will take you to the nibbana. So that is the process of tranquility and vipassana meditation, especially vipassana. Even the tranquility meditation is a foundation, but the vipassana meditation directly take you to this path. So then always remember yourself, when you do something, have a very clear blueprint inside you, understanding inside you, because when you do it with that understanding, your practice going to become more successful, and it going to bring more right result to yourself. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi diga yuko bhavat. Ettavata cha ammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vaham hotu Sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless.